tap that subscribe button. Be sure to click the bell icon to get notifications for whenever I upload. Now let's get on to the video. Alright, here we are, starting another season. Giving you a quick overview of my stats, my pitching stats, and then I'll show you my perks as well. Now that I'm through another spring training. I don't think I have any of these really upgraded. Well, I have equals I upgraded some. Pitching is all that I've really used perked wise. Don't really have any fielding. And I got all the base running. So I am still in the midst of demanding a trade. No movement during spring training. I imagine maybe I'll get a call before the start of the season. Or as the season's starting. We'll see. Here we go. Here's a call. I am not going to Colorado. Pitching in Colorado sounds like hell. There is a specific place I want to go. Better off staying with the Astros right now. And it's not Colorado. I will continue to prove my worth here in Houston and hope we can go to another World Series. And I'm pitching on opening day. Come a long way. And the home of the Brave.
From Dyken Park in Houston, opening day baseball on the show. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Houston Astros. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Houston Astros want a little more than they got last year, having lost in the World Series.
Again.
Singy, they don't seem like they're among the front runners. How do they get back to the World Series?
I think it's going to take some smart management both on the field and in the front office, Boog, and they'll need
to drop off in WAR.
Players they have now and possibly a key pickup or two.
And a drop off in our record for sure.
They might know something we don't. Maybe they think
we won 100 games the last 2 seasons.
I think they'll probably be active with the trade market, their farm system, or both.
And now, opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this.
My first time starting on opening day.
About to get started here, and on the hill in this one, Zelda Hanzuski. What do you look for here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Well, one of the best hitters in the sport.
That's to third, Vargas. Sends it across the first.
Was that recorder right out or strike him out? Oh, recorder out. Nice, I did it. One pitch.
Will Brennan.
Next up for Texas, Will Brennan.
And then me and him have beef. All right, Will Brennan.
And first offering is fouled off. Brennan measures 6 feet even, 200 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a
no strikeout. One last pitch.
And there are 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Seager stands in now. Fastball in for a strike.
0-1.
Packed house here at Dyken Park. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's
0-2.
in the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Struck him out with the low
Middle of the
screw.
first, no score. And the batter now, Zelda Hanzuski.
Not only can he hit the
Oh man, they got me 2 early
he's
runs.
got a great eye as well.
Right
Oh,
there.
that's a home run ball.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That one outside. And 1-1. 2 runs across in the inning here on opening day. That one missed.
2-1.
2-1.
Oh, it was way too late.
And a count now.
Or early. Early? Early.
That's hard hit on the line.
Hit it right to the center fielder though.
And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Got him 0-1.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Ooh.
Down looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure. Hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have
Slider.
been sitting on something else.
Slider.
But you want to be
Home
able to
ball.
adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the
Never
zone.
had a
Choke
chance.
up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Josh Smith in the box.
Crazy
here.
screw.
Lets that one go for a ball. 1 out, base is empty. And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-1.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Back to the mound. It hit him. Not in time. He's
What an awful throw.
That one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing off, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off. But, man, that can't feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. And it's 1-2.
Come on, how'd you get a piece of that?
In the air, right field. Leon on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
Let's sneak the fastball by him.
There's a strike. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Ground ball up the middle.
Double. Oh, Will. Don't need a double play.
Over to Diaz.
Just get the one out.
Is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Texas, and they're down 2-0. Back here in Houston, and now Evan Carter. And there's a strike.
Okay, got him 0-1.
Ground ball right side, Lopez. The throw to first.
Well, he was a speedster, so getting him out was great.
Ezekiel Duran.
I imagine he's fast too.
Check swing, called strike.
Ball, that's up.
1-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And delivers outside.
Ball.
Swings through it, and that's a strike.
All right, swap it.
Well, that right there
Swap
is
it with
just
the
a
slider.
pitch.
Get him out of here.
Hitter blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Leon sizes this one up, makes the grab, and that's the inning.
Thankfully, that wasn't a home run. You got a lot of that baseball.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Zelda.
Get on base.
Swinging a foul straight.
I was way too low. I was on time. I was on time, though. 0-2.
The 0-2. Cut on and lifted in the air. Doyle in and to his right. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Younger.
Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Handzewski back to work. That one finds the
0-1.
zone. 0-1.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone.
0-2.
Those
Okay.
chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump
Took
today.
it.
Boog, I think even when you know he's got that pitch in his arsenal, you're still going to have a hard time recognizing and reacting to it unless you've seen it several times. And honestly, if you can hit that pitch,
Got him
I'm
0-1.
concerned because you probably can't hit anything else that he throws. That one right there locked him up.
The Astros leading by 4 here on opening day. Swing and a
I thought he
pop
crushed that.
Hampson hauls it in for the out. Out number 2.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Josh Young. Hot shot to
Nice.
first base, and he snags it to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Astros 4 and the Rangers nothing. The Lone Star Series rolls on. We go to the top of the 5th. Now here's the Rangers DH, Josh Smith.
Okay, let's get out of here. Semi heart of the order.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these Rangers just aren't putting together very many
No
good at-bats in this
runs.
one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players
Love
in
it.
this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ryan Jeffers at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Oh, okay.
And that's outside.
1-0.
Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the
1-on-1.
ball? Are you able to position fielders where hitters hit the ball, but within the new shift rules? And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible
Oh, come on.
for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind
Easy
the
out.
scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
2 down, base is empty. Now here is Nathaniel Lowe. Right through there for a strike. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. 1, 2, 3. Welcome back.
Crushed
We'll
him.
take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Evan Carter.
All right, one more inning, and we get ourselves a quality start to start the season.
Swing and a pop-up. Vargas. One up, one down. Here's the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran. In the air, right side.
He's gonna drop.
And that will fall. So a man aboard now with one away.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far. No runs across either. And he's had an answer for just
That was a crazy palm ball.
So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Squirts away a little bit.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Here's the 0-2. And that one missing low.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up
Got him.
played away.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So digging in, Will Brennan. And that's off the inside edge.
1-0.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in.
He crushed that to the gap.
And that's one of those, if you swing at it, he had a broken bat.
Well,
I thought that was runs.
as that'll do it for the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Astros 4 and the Rangers nothing. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Okay, took an easy one.
Next
Oh, I thought that
offering
was
is
it for
foul.
me. That was a home run ball.
Off the
2-1.
mark there. 2-1. Fought off foul. Grounded to
Ugh.
takes it to the
Let's start the
bag,
season
steps
on an
out
offer.
first, and it's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
We go to the top of the 7th. Here's Corey Seager. Handzewski back to work. That clips the corner.
0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Swing and a ball popped up. Rings it in. And a quick out number 1. Here's Josh Young. 0 for 2 in this one. And a pop-up. Right side. Foul territory. And there are
2 easy outs.
2 outs, base is empty. Next, it'll be the Texas DH, Josh Smith. And that is out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. In the air, out towards right
All right,
center.
that's the 3rd out. We get to the 8th.
Under it. Makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. We're at the top of the 8th. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Ryan Jeffers. That one at triple digits.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Handzewski into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy.
Oh my goodness, that's not where I wanted that slider at all.
The ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Got him.
And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
6 not that great through 8.
Back to back. That's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Low in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-2.
Off out of play, back to our left. 1 down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Nice.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming
Making him
right
0-2.
after these guys.
Nope.
That one well upstairs. And that is ball 1. Fastball for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more.
Got him. Wow.
And that's 3 straight strikeouts. And the Rangers set down in order. They're down 4-0. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran.
Get through this inning without allowing a run. Let's get our first complete game.
Yeah, there's the strike. Swing and a ball.
It's gonna fall.
And it falls.
And they're gonna take me out.
And a good start to the inning.
They always take me out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other.
New arm out of the bullpen, Dedniel Nunez.
And he's got a nice.
Thanks for not allowing a run, even though they failed the goal for me. I just didn't get to finish the inning, I'm guessing.
Hanzuski was just dominant on the mound, though the hitting didn't go as well.
You know, bad hitting day.
In this ball game, and they'll take it for sure. Can't expect him to always have a monster game at the plate, too.
Great pitching day. I mean, going through one game with no ERA. I like that. I can't complain.
So 2 down, Zelda Hanzuski will hit next. Really interesting to see him continuing his career as a two-way player at the major league level. Definitely always a topic of conversation around a game.
Because it's so rare in baseball history, it gets people excited. He's a great athlete to be able to do this kind of thing.
Let's just get on base. Haven't been on base all season.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
2 outs. Just missed. And there's a ball.
2-1.
That one ripped
Right to the fielder.
and makes the grab.
Good bat on ball.
The 3rd out of the inning. So the Astros lead 1, scoreless after 1. Runners at the corners with 2 outs.
Zelda Hanzuski.
All right, let's get on base.
First pitch
1-0.
misses. Lopez at 3rd. Alvarez on at first with 2 down. A swing and a miss.
1-1.
And that's strike 1.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry.
1-2. Dang. That was not a good ball, but I think it would have been a strike regardless.
Get out of this little jam.
Fastball is
2-2.
outside. In the air to left center. Carter sizes this one up.
Hey.
Squeezes it. And that's the inning. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and The Lone Star Series rolls on.
Hold on, like 0 for 8 to start the season so far.
Ball threat, Zelda Hanzuski. Just missed.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the
Ooh.
numbers back that up. The numbers
Bad
tell us
swing.
they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice. So they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
2-1.
Misses, and it's 2-1. Swing and a foul straight
Oof.
back.
Good swing. Good timing at least. Just low.
Here's the 2-2. And that's in
3-2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 3-2 now. Gets a piece.
Maybe we should let that one go, but had his way. It was close.
In the air, out towards right center. Doyle settles under this one.
I mean, I'm getting bat on ball. I'm not striking out. I appreciate that.
Now batting, the catcher, Yiner.
And now the DH, Zelda Hanzuski. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Just get on base. Cam Boozer. NBA draft prospect? Cam Boozer? Okay.
Foul ball there.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip
0-1.
away at that lead, because if it gets to
Good
the
pitch.
9th, that closer's coming in.
0-2. I'm just 0 for 8, I want to say, if I don't get this one on the season.
Fights
That should have been a power swing, and that should have been right on the button.
And a pitch. Swing and a ground.
There's
ball.
the, I mean, better swing, I guess. Still out.
Nice pick.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Diaz.
Mm-hmm. Get me out of here.
Hanzuski with a less than great game in the loss.
I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. They'll need to get better games from him to have better results as a team.
Yeah, I'm 0 for 7 on the series. Oof. Some rough baseball to start, but, I mean, pitching, I'm right where I want to be. We'll get through this series and the Twin series, and that's where we'll wrap it up. And then, like usual, I'll see you guys at the All-Star break. And I'll send some highlights maybe on some reels. I mean, not reels. We have reels on Instagram, shorts.
Now, Corey
On here on YouTube,
Brennan
TikTok, you know, all the gambits.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher.
Catcher got it.
Brings it in. And there's 2 down.
Easy.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the power-hitting catcher, Zelda Hanzuski.
Hanzuski.
Ryan back to work. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ugh.
Joe Ryan, the
0-1.
journey's so interesting when you think of a guy who started his college career at Cal State Northridge and then ultimately transferred to a Division II school,
1-1.
Cal State Stanislaus. That's in there. And the
1-2.
count is 1-2. fastball is outside.
2-2.
That one just
3-2.
bounced, and that got the pitch.
That's gonna be my first hit of the season.
Safe at first.
Bouncing off the pitcher.
The play will check on the right-hander status. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while.
I'm taking it.
Hopefully nothing more.
And the pitch. There goes the runner. Line drive. Nice grab.
That's not my fault.
Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off.
Batting sixth, the center fielder,
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second.
Kanzuski.
All right, let's hit a single. Let's get on base.
So Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Now
Perfect. Power swing.
to end the inning. 2 left for the Astros.
Line out.
Still no score.
Tough.
So 2 down. Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
Nathaniel Lowe.
Popped up. And that'll do it.
All right.
Rangers.
I'm hitting like 127 or 122 or something super low now.
Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate.
That I have to swing at.
Getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the
Swing.
to it.
Just didn't have the bat
inside part of
over
the
it.
plate as well. And Boog, hitters can be a little less aggressive on hard stuff early in the season just because of how cold it is and not wanting to get a stinger. Now,
Just too high.
Just a jam, a shot, it's a broken bat, but sometimes guys get deep thumb bruises that can linger for a while. So, you just want to avoid that if you can.
Almost hit the pitcher again.
And at bat, you're just trying to battle no matter what.
Cut off, throw to second, in there safely.
Easy
How much
double.
did your dress change when it would get cold or when it would be cold early or late in the season?
Well, early in the season, Boog, I'm taking a top coat, on the road and trying to look cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about your
as a
uniform.
player.
When you played back, way back in the day.
Oh, all right. I thought you want to know about my travel gear.
Come on.
Yeah,
It is home.
I mean, you go with some long.
Line to left, base hit, one run is in. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score. It's 3-0.
All right, better game. Better game.
Right there as he got into an advantage.
When do I hit my first home run?
Driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going.
And that one is lifted in the air. He makes the grab. Runner tagging and heading for home. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And it's now a 2-run game. And now the switch hitting catcher, Zelda Hanzuski. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Runner at second, 2 down.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Ball 1-1.
1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next offering in there.
1-2 down.
And it's 1-2.
See if,
If I have a better, well, I'm having a good game. Outside of New Jersey.
Up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Popped up.
Damn.
Duran. And makes the grab. And the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Astros 3 and the Rangers 2. Now here is Will Brennan. Ripped into left for a base hit. Here comes the throw. Tag, save. It's 3-3.
I did what I could.
What an aggressive secondary lead. That ball was smoked to left. To be able to score from second, not only great speed, but great instinct as well.
Go ahead run on base. So next to hit for
Oh, why I gotta
Texas,
call the pitches?
Corey
I hate
Seager.
this.
And that drops in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
One ball, 2 strikes.
On a line out towards
All right, get the out. There we go.
and that's the third out. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Home half of inning number 8. Winning run stands at second. Intentional walk here with 2 outs.
You gonna walk me? Well, I get on base.
To end the inning. And here is Pedro Leon.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
Ground ball to middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Tag, got him. They cut down the winning.
That sucks.
First and
That would have been the game-winning
2
run.
outs. Brenton Doyle stepping in for the Rangers. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of the 10th. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of
Yep,
strikes.
that ball went
Now
out.
back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Oh, right to the backstop. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance. 2-2 now. Stays.
Why would you swing at that, and how did you make contact with
I
it?
would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly.
High fly ball out towards left center. Marsh on the move. And that's the third out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We win?
Jesus.
I played okay. That was finally my first good game of the season. Oh yeah, we gotta be sure to get the win in the series. They win, it's 2-2.
One down, runner at third. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Leon makes the play. Runner tagging from third. And they'll score first.
Nothing I could really do there.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 outs, runner at first. And now the switch hitting catcher, Zelda Handzewski. Just 2 for 11 in the series so far. First
No.
offering and
1-0.
it just misses.
1-0.
And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
1-1.
Lopez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that
That's
one a
up,
little bit
ball
high.
2.
Next offering
3-1.
misses. And now 3-1. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Oh man, I didn't need to be a power
This
swing.
is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And a 3-2. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
That was, I don't know. That was a good at bat, I guess.
Brenton Doyle. Popped up. Hanzuski settles underneath it. And it's caught for the out.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss.
This is where I need my home run.
Bases loaded. 2 down. And that one misses up and in. 1-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
3 up.
Is downstairs.
They're going to walk me.
3-0.
Bases loaded here. If he walks them, probably not the worst thing, because the alternative could be a grand slam.
Almost.
Strike 2.
That I shouldn't have moved my PCI.
On that pitch in that location, just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
This one
Still got it.
no doubt about it. Out of here.
Finally.
Grand slam.
First one this year.
He circles the bases. His first homer of the year, and they lead it. It's 4-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
Love a grand slam.
One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He sees the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
Will Brennan stepping in.
There we go.
for Rangers.
We took the top off.
And a pitch. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike.
Too low.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Hanzuski stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1.
He's got one already.
1-1.
I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Check swing. And
1-2.
And that's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging.
Damn.
Strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Hey, hit a double. Oh, they're coming back. They erased some of those runs I helped with the grand slam earlier.
Hanzuski stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Lopez on third with 2 out. Now one miss.
2-0.
2-0's the count.
Next
3-0.
misses, and it's 3-0.
3 balls, no strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that one in the air center field. Doyle.
Hit hard, but not hard enough.
the catch, inning over. Here's Josh Young. Trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. In the dirt. To second, and he's out.
There we go.
Tough read for the base runner right there. You're usually trying to be aggressive on balls in the dirt, trying to get into scoring position. But if it doesn't get away very far, or you can't tell how far it is, most catchers are going to get to it and throw you out at the base. And right there, excellent job by the catcher. He helps out his pitcher big time.
Alvarez in position. And there are 2 outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
To end the game.
Hanzuski was a big contributor for them in the win. Just one hit, but it did leave the yard.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
First home run of the season, at least finally. It was a good series. Good series against Texas, all things considered.
Zelda Hanzuski, a promising prospect, just about ready to go.
All right, let's give me some more home runs against Minnesota.
So 2 down, Zelda Hanzuski up next for the Astros.
Hanzuski.
Hanzuski matched a
0-1.
homer in his last game.
0-1.
0-1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in game 1 of this 3-game
Come on,
set.
London or Landon.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And a foul ball, he
0-2.
stays alive. Got him looking.
Damn
That
it.
was pretty nasty. So the
Yeah, that was a good pitch.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a foul out of play.
0-2.
Way
One ball,
outside,
2
And that's ball 1.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you
2-2.
And there's a ball. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got him looking.
Oh my God! Like they're giving him some great calls. I mean, he's a good pitcher,
Just a beautiful
but
fastball
good
on the
God.
inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that off.
Intentional walk.
And here we go with the walk.
2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. First and second, 2 outs. And now, Jesus Sanchez. On the ground. Sends it across to first. That ends the inning and stops things. So 1 out, nobody on. Zelda Hanzuski up next for the Astros. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down.
That was an awful game. Win another over.
You'd like to avoid. Well, I don't want to. Zelda Hanzuski, fresh off a standout pitching performance. Can he put together another excellent outing today? It's the Minnesota Twins. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Zelda Hanzuski.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches.
Oh, I'm pitching again?
How things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Jesse Winker leading things off and takes a strike. Upstairs. And now it's even 1-1.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Next offering is fouled back.
1-2.
Ground ball left side. On to first. And an easy out to start the game. Now Correa up to hit. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays.
So strike out the diamond bat.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. So up next for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. And there's a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. That's off the inside corner, and a count even 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Slider. Oh, he got a piece of the slider, and he got it for a hit. Come on.
Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Pete Alonso. That one finds the zone.
0-1.
And that's strike
1. 0-2.
Next offering is fouled back. Lewis leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got him. That's out number 3. 1 hit. And stepping in for the Astros, Zelda Hanzuski. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football.
Simon Wood Richardson.
Thrive in one of those sports too. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Next pitch is
1-1.
outside. Swing and a fly ball. In the
Dropping.
right
Nope.
center field.
There's a center fielder.
Play, and that's out number 3. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Dyken Park, new inning getting started, and now the right fielder, Matt Wallner. Kansas
All right.
back to work. And that one fouled off. Late on that fastball.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2.
All right, let's get this second out.
Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance.
He's approaching 100 home runs.
He went right after it.
Pitches in there. 0-2 now.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight
Oops.
strikeouts.
I threw a pitch outside of the zone.
Ball up there and got him to swing through it. It's kind of part changeup, part curveball, or reverse curveball, I guess. And clearly, it's got some good movement on it. We just don't get to see a good one very often, so it's kind of fun to see. And that was a great one right there.
Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
And that one fouled off.
Crazy crusher.
On the ground to third. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw, and the Twins go 1-2-3. Twins retire.
Another out.
Back here in Houston, top half of the 3rd inning, and now for the Twins, Emmanuel Rodriguez.
0-1.
Ball for a strike. Rodriguez in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in the Dominican
1-1.
Republic. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
On the gun.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bounce to the left side. Vargas tosses across the first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Fought off foul. 1 down, base is empty. That one fouled off. Next offering misses down and away.
Come on now.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
That's crazy. It bounced back to me.
Close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Crushed him.
Winker, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Top of the 3rd, no score. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Fielding for the wall, makes the catch and foul ground. On to the 4th, and here comes Carlos Correa.
Let's try the side in order.
The former 1st overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. Puts it away for the
Nice out.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there, and I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Swinging a foul straight back. And the 0-1. And that is out of play.
Get this strikeout.
Here comes a pitch.
Almost got it.
Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. And that quickly 2 away. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
That one is absolutely belted.
We got it.
And
Oh no,
it's
it bounced off the wall.
out of town scoreboard.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Now it's going to be Matt Wallner.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And the pitch
1-0.
a little bit low, ball 1. 4th inning underway, no score. This one popped up. Vargas drifts towards it, And that'll do it.
Very efficient in it.
Runs. Bottom of the fourth. Now it's the power speed combo. Zelda Hanzuski. Out towards
I think I hit that one out of here.
And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra base.
Nah, just a loud double.
Leadoff double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Kyle Manzardo up next for the Astros. Runner breaks for third. Ground ball, and that's through the infield.
Easy run.
Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number
No,
one.
not today, buddy.
Bit behind with that swing. It's strike
Oh, and they got
one.
some additional run for me.
Just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Gets him swinging with that screwball, and it was a good one. You know, the screwball's often compared to a changeup because of the velocity and the arm side movement, but the big difference is what you saw right there. A lot more depth or drop than most changeups, and it caused him to swing right over the top.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground.
Oh, what a hit.
And it stays fair. Around first.
He's going to get a double off of that.
Throws to second, and he'll make it safely. That's a double.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
One out, runner at second. Now here is Emmanuel.
Oh, he crushed that.
Swung on and hit well. Way back there.
That's out of here.
Say goodbye to that one.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out,
Yeah, let's get A out.
allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit
And
a
let's get
pitch
out of here.
in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
And that misses.
1-1.
And that is ball one. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Manzardo snags it.
All right.
Number
Got 2 outs.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Jesse Winker. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
0-1.
Just missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. A little out front there as he
2-2.
swings through it.
2-2, yeah.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings through the
Nice.
It's a strike.
Nice.
So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Astros 3 and the Twins 2. Two outs and one in scoring position.
The designated hitter, Zelda Hanzuski.
I had another double for the Wizards. The Wizards of Oz. Controlling the bat.
That one inside.
Just inside.
And
2-0.
it's outside.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
And a foul ball
2-1.
makes the count 2-1. Runner at second, 2 down. That one close.
3-1.
The ball. 3-1 now. Kyle Manzardo waiting to hit for Houston. Swing.
Come on, damn.
3-2 now.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch. Well, a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
All right. I'll take the walk.
Alonso. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 left for the Astros, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's Carlos Correa.
We can make him a run.
Hanzuski back to work. That one in triple digits.
0-1.
Fouled off. He was late.
Let's go for the slider. Try to finish him.
That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Hit on the ground to short.
Easy out.
Man retired in the 6th.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Here's Royce Lewis. 1 for 2.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Let's hit another slider.
And that drops in for a strike. Lewis measures 6 feet 2 inches, 200 pounds,
0-2.
and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. 1 out, bases empty. Just missed.
1-2.
Good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that.
Hey, 104 got him.
Strikes him out with 104. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And they're going to tag.
I'll take the pitch clock.
Pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
That one ripped right center field. And it one-hops the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And next for Minnesota, Matt Wallmer. 0 for 2 in this one.
Let's get an out here.
And right back to the mound.
Easy says it, easy does it.
First out, number 3. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Astros 3 and the Twins 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Nolan Gorman.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
I don't want you getting there today, though.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Fastball is
0-2.
outside.
0-2-0 for him.
A bit in this one, couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
3 balls, no strike.
That one finds this
3-1.
And now 3 balls and a strike. And the tying run is on base.
They're gonna walk or take me out.
Maybe a little loss of focus.
Yeah, which is an awful decision because now I'm gonna give that run up. Oh, I didn't. Oh, thank
Gets
God.
handed the rock out of the pen.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
1-0.
Panzewski in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Slides, but he can't come up with it. The throw to third. Now second and third, and nobody out.
He has had such a good day today. I think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH.
There's a good hit on ball.
Kyle Manzardo up next for the Astros.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense. Don't be surprised, a ball on the ground to the corners, that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in, and that is a big first out.
The right fielder, number
2 on,
15.
1 out. Sanchez getting ready to hit.
Okay.
2 on, 1 out. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. 1 run is in.
I'm going home too.
Throw home, and he's out.
Yikes.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big time play to cut down a run.
Panzewski was solid both hitting and pitching in this ball game.
What gets me is the amount of preparation it takes for him to have games like
2 runs, so worst day, but still got the win. Can't complain. Still wasn't good at the bat. Well, I think I got some hits. I am going to be above 1 ERA so far, though, on the season. And this will end the Minnesota series.
So 2 down. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Zelda Panzewski. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Come on, Bailey Ober.
Way upstairs, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Swings over the top of that one.
Man, he really sells the
1-1.
changeup with that arm action.
And that one hit to first. Alonso
Well, I think that's a single.
to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
My batting average will go up.
Batting fifth.
First and second, 2 outs. Jesus Sanchez up next for the Astros. Runner on the go. Got him. Inning over.
Okay, good strikeout, Bailey. Wasn't going to be me.
Set for the bottom of the third, and now Zelda Handzuski. Out towards right center field.
Didn't get enough of it.
This one up. Puts it away for the out.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Around first and hustling for second.
Oh, damn.
At second, and he's out, trying for two. Bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Zelda Handzuski.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit.
I got my batting average up.
Do what he loves to do.
Ynoa back to work. Swing
Ooh.
at a slider.
Well, these Astros
Low and slow.
really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers paint a pretty clear picture. The offense likes playing with fire today. 7 of their hits have come off of fastballs, so that tells me their timing is pretty locked in right now.
And the slider just misses.
So with that fastball approach in mind, it'll be interesting to see if we see any adjustments in terms of the pitch calling. And clearly there's been a need to mix it up a little bit more than they have.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
2-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next offering upstairs.
3-2.
Full count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the
Damn.
end.
Three-two on the way. That one misses.
All right, take the walk.
So a leadoff walk.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but
Pickoff throw.
No. Hey.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like
Hey,
that.
I'm not mad at stealing the bag.
Comfortable with the 5-run
First stolen
lead
base
in
of the
today's
season.
game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
The pitch. Runner goes again. Lewis. And one away in the bottom of the seventh. The tag, and he's out.
I'm not doing it right.
It's a double play.
Now batting, the catcher, Yiner Diaz.
Damn.
Handzuski had a good day at the office.
Well, he definitely made it.
And we sweep the Twins.
Nice effort to contribute to the win.
4 for 9 in this series. I think we're off to a decent start. Not off to my home run pace, but I'll pick that up throughout the season. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it this far. Subscribe, leave a like, and see you in the next Zelda Handzuski Zayhovah video. Peace.